All right, team, let's start right off with our student creative course position. That's courtesy. And student creative number 1, I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and in others. Number 3, I intend to use what I learned in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never be abusive or offensive. Courtesy. Excellent, team. All right, so we're going to be working into crescent kicks today. So as we do this, let's get our legs warmed up for crescent kicks. So all you're doing is you're just going to go crescent knees. So I'm just bringing my knee up and around. Great big circles, up and around. Start working with that. I'm just going to set the timer so that I have an idea of where we're at time-wise. And keep going. Also so I can see where we're at time-wise. So big circle, up and around. Now go the other way and bring your knee from the outside in, right? Outside in. So these would be like inside knees. If I was doing Muay Thai, this inside knee, pretty dangerous, comes right into the rib cage, right? And then at the same time, this is the same motion for the double crescent kick, right? That we're gonna get into. Bring the knee way out wide and then across. Way out wide and then across. Big range of motion for your hips. Good. All right, now just go straight up with your knee. Straight up. Like you're bringing it all the way up to the chest.
Renchi, quick question. Matthew Heine had asked, is it bow staff at 6 p.m.?
Bow staff is going to be in 20 minutes for performance bow. And then 20 minutes after that will be Kali. So 5:20 will be performance bow.
Perfect.
All right, now we're going to extend out front kicks. So you're not doing the crescent yet, just the knee we just did, but extend that out as a front kick. Alternate legs. One leg, kick with the other leg. Peek that kick, aim for the head. And now crescent kicks, we're just gonna do the right leg. I'm gonna bend the knee first, and then I extend the kick out. Remember, virtually every kick, there's always a tuck before the kick. The crescent kick is no kick. The tuck is like a front kick tuck, but it goes to an angle. And then remember, it's a circular kick, so it's sweeping across. So I tuck and I extend the kick, right? And ideally, if you look from the side, it's coming up as high as I can get it. Instead of the kick out here, I'm trying to really bring the kick up high, right? Just your right leg, go. 30 seconds. Knee comes up, extend it out and around. And now the same thing with your left leg or your other leg, if you're already doing the right leg, or if you're already doing the left leg rather. I don't know where you guys started. Up and around, tuck, extend and through. Tuck, extend and through. Good, all right, so now we're gonna go spinning crescent kick. So we have our left side forward or right side forward, doesn't matter, we'll go left side forward. So as you're doing this, it's gonna be a backside rotation, which means that from my ready stance, I'm looking over my back shoulder first, I spin to the back, crescent kick, and then I'm right here, right? Turn, crescent kick. Turn, crescent kick. For those of you that are Chuck Norris fans, right? This was Chuck's big kick in all of his movies. Was spin, boom, hit the crescent kick. Crescent and double crescent. If you watch his movies, that's what you'll see. Spin, 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 spin. All right, and now let's go to the other side. So now our left side's forward, and now we're gonna unwind. So I spin, again, backside rotation. I look over my right shoulder, I step through, I throw the crescent with my right leg, and then I come back. This one may not be as smooth for me, or this one would be the left leg, depending on which one you went with first. But do what you can, right? Don't let me having to go slow with this side hold you guys back. Spin right through and throw the kick. This is where the left side reteaches the right. In this case, spin, throw the kick. Spin, throw the kick. Spin, throw the kick. All right, so now double crescent kicks, right? So again, backside rotation, but now instead of this leg throwing the double crescent kick, that knee just tucks, and now our other leg throws the crescent kick. So now it becomes the inside crescent kick instead of the outside. So we're gonna rotate to the backside, bring our leg that we just kicked with up, jump off of the other leg, and then crescent kick with the other foot. And then spin all the way back through, right? And actually, if you want to do this as a step through, start with your right side forward. This will probably be easier for you. We'll turn and face this way, or I'll turn and face that way. So it's like you're behind me in class. So you step through with the right, and then you're gonna jump as you tuck the left, jump, and then kick with the right, and then spin all the way back through so your left side ends up being forward, right? So we're here, and it's step through, tuck left, jump off of the right leg, kick with the right foot, spin all the way back through, right? Practice that on your own. Step through, tuck, jump, kick, spin all the way back through. Step through, spin. If you have a hard time getting the kick off, right, which
Doing
I don't readjust my hips again, then just do what I'm doing, where you're just stepping through with the tuck, right? So I'll do it from a couple angles. I step through, and then my left knee comes up, and I just think I bring my knee through all the way, and then spin through. So I'm just getting back used to stepping, jumping, and spinning back through. From this angle, it would end up looking this way. I'd step, and I tuck, and then rotate all the way back through, right? Keep going, about another 30 seconds, and then we'll switch and go to the other side, right? Step, tuck, spin back through. Take a breath each time if you need to prevent yourself from getting too dizzy. And time. All right, so now we're going to do it from the other side. So now our right side is forward, and now you're going to step through with your left foot, tuck with your right leg, jump off of your left leg, throw the kick, and then spin all the way back through. So our right side is forward, right? Step through left, plant all the way through so my toes are pretty much behind me. Tuck with the right, jump off of the left as you kick with it, and then spin all the way back through, right? So step, tuck, kick, spin back through. Step, tuck, kick. Step, tuck, kick. 10 more seconds. See how awesome you guys are looking. Nice, good tuck, Connor. That's it, Talon. Nice, good kick. Keep going, a couple more times. Let's see it, Alejandro. Come on, get those knees up there. That a boy. Sonny's in the house. Dahlia's in the house. I didn't even see you guys before. How's it going? Glad you could make it. Good, and time. All right, so now before we move on to the 540 tuck. Let's just simply throw the roundhouse kick in before all of this, right? So I just throw the roundhouse kick, and that became my step through. So off of that kick, that sets me up so my feet are backwards, and now I just tuck, and I throw the crescent kick right off of it, and I spin right back through. So now I'm going roundhouse kick, tuck, double crescent kick, and then spin back through. So if we face this way, left side's forward, right leg roundhouse, plant down. Tuck with your left, kick with the right, spin all the way back through. 30 seconds, go. Kick, tuck, kick. Just commit. So close. And time. Now switch, put your right side forward, and let's go on this side now. So left leg roundhouse kick, tuck with your right, jump with your left, double crescent kick, and then spin all the way back through. So now 30 seconds on this side. Ready, get set, go. Kick, spin. Kick, spin. And time. All right, so now 540 practice. So 540s, big key with this one, and I won't really be able to do much of any of this with either one of my feet. So what I want you to do though is you're gonna jump off of one foot. Mr. Sussman had you guys doing this drill last week. Is I stand on one foot, jump off of that foot, and the goal is to get my knee to my chest and then land on that foot again. Make sure when you're landing though, you're trying to land as quietly as you can. So instead of I jump, I drive the leg up and then wham, I thud as hard as I can on the ground, which is gonna be really hard for my body. And if you guys happen to be upstairs in your houses, people downstairs will be wondering why they can't hear the TV. So you wanna make sure you're landing quietly. So I'm here, I try and jump, my knee comes as high to my chest as I can, and it's the leg that I'm jumping off of that I'm trying to drive up. Again, I won't be able to do really any of these, but that's basically what you're trying to do, all right? 30 seconds, pick a leg and go, 30 seconds. Let me see it, jump, drive the knee to the chest. Who gets it there? Remember, the foot you're jumping off of is the one you're trying to drive to your chest. So stand on one foot, stand on one foot. So yeah, there you go. Just stand on one foot. Don't even let that foot drop. And then I'm gonna jump, drive this knee up to my chest and land on it. It's the only one I get to demonstrate. There you go, Dahlia, that's better. Nice, Sonny. And time, switch to it on your other leg. And 30-second round, 3, 2, 1, go. Stand on one foot, drive that knee to the chest. Let's see it, Rory. Get that foot back up there. Attaboy. Jump. Nice. Try and land on the same foot you jump off of. That's it, Connor. Bounce, 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 jump. Let's see it, Talon. Get that foot back off the ground. Nice. Attaboy. Keep it going. Couple more seconds. Time. All right, so now the next phase is stepping through and trying to drive that knee up. So now I step through, and then as I rotate, I jump and I drive that same knee to my chest and I spin all the way through on it, right? So I go here, I step, I jump, and then I spin all the way through, right? It's about as, only one you might get to see. Now I can do it one more. So again, I step, tuck the left, jump off the right, land on the right, and keep spinning through, all right? Give it a shot, go, let's see it. Step through, jump, tuck, drive that knee to your chest, and land on the same foot you jump off of. That's it, Talon. Do it again, let me see it again. Nice. Try and lean back just a little bit more as you're doing it as well. So your knee points straight to the ceiling. That's it. Sonny, don't run into the wall. Nice, good tuck. And as you guys are doing this, try and stay in the same spot. So instead of me starting here, and then I step through and I jump and I tuck and I spin and I land all the way over here, right? I want to be here, I step through, I jump, I tuck, and then I land and I'm right here. And if you look at it from this angle, I step through, I jump, I tuck, boom, and then I'm landing right here. And I know I'm not driving the knee up or throwing the kick, but back in the day when I could, you would see I would still do it in that exact same spot. I'm not all over the place, right? Stay in one spot as you're doing it. Keep going, 30 more seconds. Actually, add on the kick if you have it. And then take a breath or two in between. You don't have to do 100 of them. Oh, come on, Sonny. Throw the kick down. You won't hit the ceiling. Boom. That's it. Don't run into the wall either, though. Work on getting to where you're staying in the same spot. Keep working it. Talon, get back there. I want to see some kicks. Let me see what you have. Show me. Oh, so close. Go back to the tuck a couple of times and then throw the kick. Spin through tuck. Nice. Just 1 foot on the landing. Do it again. Spin through tuck. There you go. Better. Spin through tuck. One more. That's it. Now lean back, point the knee to the ceiling, and extend the leg. You're close, man. Keep working that tuck. You're going to get it. You might have it by the end of the year. And time. All right, because I have to get moving on to the next zone. So, awesome job, advanced kickers. So if you'd like, certainly continue to play around with a little bit more advanced kicking and continue to work that kick. Again, the kind of progression, and Mr. Sussman did a great job of blending this or bringing this out last week, is that jump, get that knee to the chest first. If I'm not able to jump off of 1 foot and bring my knee to my chest and land on that same foot, I'm certainly not doing it while I'm spinning around in a circle. So I want to get it to where first I can be here, jump, drive the knee up, and then land, and then I can start working on jumping around in a circle as I do it. All right, so thank you so much, kickers. From here, we're going to jump into performance bow. Ha! So all of you bow performers, grab your bows and let's practice this type of stuff. All right, I give you 12 seconds. Actually 13, so it was on the clock. For everybody else, bye. Dahlia's chilling with me still. Matt's chilling. Pam's iPad's chilling. Hi, Pam's iPad. All right, so here we go. I'm going to break down a handful of the elements. Actually, let me turn this off really quick. We're going to break down a handful of the elements in the bow kata that Mr. Sussman is doing with you guys. So we're going to start right off. We already did like this whole thing, the bow, paw, right, over this one, right? So we're starting from here. And just that quick up, down, side, side, up, side, down part. So we're going to start, and I guess I'm doing it backwards. So normally how would I do this? I would go this way. So normally that hand's that way, so I'm going to do it this way, right?
Right hand will be down, left hand will be up.
All right, so from here, we're going to, we already did the whole bow thing, right? So you come out, step out with your right foot, strike down, or actually you guys go which way first? Step left foot first. So left foot first, strike down, and then we go up, down, side, side, up, side, side, down, right? So from here again, up, down, side, side, up, side, side, down. And pay attention to how the bow's coming. Right now it should be tight up underneath the armpit, and it's straight in line with this arm, right? Up, comes just past my shoulder. I don't want to hit this way and hit my shoulder. I want to miss my shoulder. Down, side, side, still under my arm. Up, side, still straight, side, down, right? From the other angle, straight with my arm, up, down. These are all flat, right? Come to my shoulder and then come back, up, under the arm on this one, just like it was kind of on the other side, side, down, right? So here we go. Ready? Up, down, side, side, up, side, side, down. Up, down, side, side, up, side, side, down. up, down, side, side, up, side, down. Up, down, side, up, side, down, right? And this is how you want to practice these flows, is just keep drilling it, right? You just take one of them and you do it repetitively until you don't even have to think about it anymore. You can just kind of bang it right out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, pa, 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 pa. I messed that one up. All right, one more. Side, side, down. All right, so then we go over our head and we hit with the other side. Right, and now we do it the same thing from this side. So up, down, side, up, side, down, right? Up, down, side, up, side, down. Up, down, side, up, side, down. Up, down, side, up, side, down. Up, down, side. Mess that one up too. Up, side, down. Up, down, side, up, side, down. All right, so shake your arms out. So those are the first couple of moves, right? And then from there, you guys do the unwind thing and you go into the reverse butterfly. When he has you guys stepping through to do the sweeps, basically what you're doing is you're a reverse butterfly, right? So, or a reverse figure eight. So what I want you to do is just start forward with your figure eight, right? So you're just going this way, figure eight, and I don't want you to go fast with it. Don't bust out going really fast. Just nice and slow, and just feel this flow. As you're doing it, keep it tight to your body. So instead of my bow staff being really wide, it should be like I'm tight. Like if I were standing in the hallway of my mom's house, notice how I do this in my mom's, not my hallway, right? I should be able to butterfly in the hallway. I would not practice that at your mom's house, however, right? So now we're going to just simply slow it down and go in reverse, right? So my right hand sweeps up, my left hand sweeps up backwards. Right hand sweeps up forward, left hand sweeps up kind of backwards feeling, right? Or if you just focus on the right hand, my right hand sweeps up, palm up, and then palm down. Palm up, palm down. Palm up, palm down. And then my left hand just simply brings the tail of the bow or the back part of the bow tight to my body, right? So you can look at it that way as well. So this is that motion. Sweep up, sweep up, sweep up, sweep up. Everything tight, right? Now, of course, as you guys are doing this, you're stepping, but it's that same exact motion, right? I step right side, right side, and then you guys are going into the back fist, or whichever way you're doing when you're, I don't know the kata, I just have some of the elements that I pulled out that was like, yeah, let's work on a couple of these because watching the team, these couple of things could be a little tighter. And with this reverse butterfly or the sweeping, the big thing is how tight you keep it to your body. Is this left hand coming tight as I sweep, or is it out wide and my bow's sweeping out this way, right? It should be nice and tight to my body. The tighter some of these things are, the less you hit my air filters. Sweep up, sweep up, sweep up, sweep up. All right. Next one. Oh, the blind man's grab. This is a fun one. So, blind man's grab, everybody strike out to the side. So your right hand is out. The bow should be in your right hand, which I'll see if I can do this backwards. I'll do it backwards. That means it's just as hard for me as it is for you guys. So the bow is in your right hand, and think about the end that's behind your back. So this end here. I'm gonna let that end drop to the ground, circle all the way up and around behind my body. And then my hand comes over and I just simply re-grab the bow and I put it in the other hand, right? And then you could simply go back the other way, right? So the far tip circles all the way around. As the bow comes up, I grab it and then I bring it to the other side. Drop the far tip, the one behind your back, drop that to the ground first and circle around behind your back again. Bring the bow up, switch sides. Drop that tip down, up and around. Switch sides, drop that tip down, up and around, switch sides, drop, spin, switch, drop, spin, switch, drop, oh, hit yourself in the head, nice one, switch, drop, spin, switch, spin, switch. Let's see how you guys see, or let's see how you look. Let's see how you see. That's it. Nice, Sonny. Looks good. That's it, Dahlia. At the very end, Dahlia, get the bow to go all the way out straight. So it's all the way straight with my body and my shoulders and arms. And then I spin it all the way through. And then I stop. Oh, it got caught in my D. Stop straight, right? And then back all the way through, stop straight. All the way through, stop straight. And backwards, and then set, and then get it all the way out to the side. So get it to be straight, yes. And now spin, and then over, and then straight to the side. So right there, have it straight. There you go, that's better. And now drop the tip, come back up and around, and then straight. And then straight, straight. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Shivansh is in the house. How's it going, Shivansh? All right, so next one, throw behind your back to the grab in the front, right? So after you do the whole blind, where are we at? This one, blind man's grab, and then you guys drop up behind your back and you do like a spin around thing or whatever, and then you have to throw the bow, catch it, pass it behind your back as you spin through, and then strike. So you're gonna break that element down a little bit because that's where I keep hearing a lot of bows hit the ground, right? So as I'm doing this, I want to think placement of the bow. I don't want to just throw it. My goal is to throw it and get it to go here so it's in front of my body, right? So that's kind of phase one. Make sure there's no lamps or plants or children or cats or anything around, right? So I'm already behind my back. I throw it, and as I throw, I'm going to throw with my palm towards me this way. But then when I catch it, I'm going to flip my hand over and catch it with my palm away from me, right? So I'm just thinking placement of the bow, reach out, placed it a little too far away on that one, right? Placement of the bow and then reach out and grab it. Placement, reach and grab, right? Place, reach and grab. And ideally, you should find that where you throw the bow, other than that one, comes very close to the same spot each time, right? If every time I throw the bow, it goes totally different like that one did, right? Then that's something I want to pay attention to and just start getting used to going, all right, quick little pop, get it right here. And again, this is another one of those things that you just spend like 2 to 3 minutes on a couple of times a day, right? And you just start getting it down, right? As long as I'm focused on it and I have a purpose behind what I'm doing. If I just get it here and I just launch it and I'm not paying attention, then it's not going to work out so well. Oh, that was the wrong grab. Release, palm towards you, or palm away. Grab. Release, grab. Let's see how you guys look. Fortunately, you're all muted, so I don't hear you dropping the bows. Oh, Dahlia, just as I said that, right? Throw it. Atta girl. Put some height behind it. Like you're trying to hit yourself in the head. There you go. Better. See it, Shivansh. Launch. Pretty good. Huh. So now, for all of you, keep in mind that in the middle of the kata doesn't go stop, turn, twist your body a little bit, look at your bow, practice a couple of times, then the throw. Right? In the kata, you're pretty much spinning around. You get to here, you have to throw, grab, spin through, hit the strike. I missed the pass behind the back though, right? So try and practice from here instead of like turning your body and trying to see the bow. Just from here, toss the bow and I'll turn like this way so I can't see the bow. And then you just throw it in the front and catch it. As Because I missed it that time, right? Go in front, catch. Go in front, catch. Go in front. Ooh, wicked rotation on that one. And then once you're hitting this like 8 out of 10 times anyway, like 80%, then you start going to the next element. So let's go into the next element would be, I throw it, I catch it, and then I'm gonna feed it behind my back. Don't even worry about the spin through yet. Just take your right hand, throw it over your back to your left hand, so you get used to that catching even before you're spinning. And then I'm gonna bring my left hand through, catch it in the right hand, and then strike. So I go from here, I toss, I grab, feed it behind my back, grab it with the left hand, bring it back to the right hand, and then strike, right? Re-grab, feed it behind you. Pull it under the arm, strike. Set back up. Release, feed it behind, under the arm, strike. Set back up. Release, feed it behind, under the arm, strike. Set back up. Release, feed it behind, the arm. Oops. Set back up. The same way you guys are doing it. A couple more times, and then we'll add the spin through. See how you guys look. Ooh, looks amazing. That's it, Dahlia. Good. And then add that last strike on it. Oh, you guys are already adding the spin through. Good, good, good. Looks good. Catch, spin, release. Oh, there it is. Ah, easy on the wall. Release for the here, up higher. That was my leg. Why am I missing that? Out of the playing field. Missed the spin. All right, keep going. Let me see how you guys are looking that I've got my practice in. Nice, Sonny. See if you can make it even faster. It's looking pretty smooth. Now you start picking up the speed a little bit. Dahlia, you should end with your left foot forward. There you go. You have one too many steps in there. Left foot should be forward. Spin, and then stop with the left foot there. Right, yes, that's it. Oh, where'd it go, Siobhan? You were so close. Did the couch get in the way? Let's see it. Catch, spin through, re-grab. There you go. That's it, Shivansh. Yep. And then Shivansh, the only other thing I'd say with yours is make sure on that strike, once you get the whole re-grab, spin through, hand off, bring it up high enough. Make sure that from here you're showing this last strike, as opposed to you get it and after the handoff you're just kind of bring it up. Bring it back to your shoulder first, and then show that last strike. So, all right, team. From here, I'm switching over to Kali style bow staff. If you guys want to stay and play a little bit, we're obviously not making any contact, so you can learn a little bit of the Krabi Karang system, which is the Muay Thai version of weapon self-defense or weapon skills. And we're going to be doing it with the bow staff today. So if you want to stick around, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Thank you so much for playing with bow staffs. I hope you had a good time. All right. For my Kali people. All right, so if you're staying around after bow, you can use your bow staff, that's fine. And if you're not, then that's good too. If you're just signing on for the Kali class, or you're just doing the Kali section, sorry, my belt is a mess, then grab your rattan staff. If you don't have a rattan staff, then a regular staff will do. Although if you're here and we're in actual class, then of course we're banging these sticks together, so a heavier rattan one is going to work much better, right? We're going to go right into first the Filipino side of how to hold the staff. I think actually Pamela and I were talking about this just the other day, and there's a couple of things that I thought about that I didn't really talk to the team about. We were just kind of playing around. So if we go to the 5-strike pattern with the Filipino version, we're going to tend to be more on the bottom half of the staff versus in the middle, right? So I'm going to be here a little bit more, and I'm using the staff, and I'm using the length of the staff as I go through, right? So we're going to start off with 5-strike pattern. So I'm coming down 1 strike, 2 strike, and then up with a 1 strike and a 2 strike, right? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, and then 4, right? We're just going to stay with the 4 count for right now, and then we'll add the thrust in a moment. And as you're doing this, what I want you to think of is what each hand is responsible for doing. So as I extend, my left hand is really what's responsible for how high or low the stick goes, right? If my left hand is high, the stick is low. If my left hand is low, the stick is high. My right hand is using the striking part of it, right? Now, there's also a little bit of a push-pull going on. If you look from this side, you can see as I strike, my left hand pulls, my right hand pushes, right? So you still have that push-pull that's happening, but understand that the right hand is mostly responsible for the extension of the bow. The left hand is what steers, all right? So now we come here and I go down, my left hand steers, goes under my arm, which is what brings this stick down on this side. And then it comes up by my shoulder and then down to the hip, right? See how it kind of drops there, and that's part of what helps to bring the stick up. That's that push-pull, right? Boom, push-pull. Now I come here, and the pull is this way back to my arm, and the push is an extension on the backside, right? And then again, back to the 1. Pull is my hand coming to the hip. 1, the extension of the arm hits the neck. Under the arm, it comes to the other hip as I strike down, right? And then I come down to the shoulder, but then my stick drops because I want it to be low, so my hand's high, but then it drops as I strike up. And then I go here, it's high, but then it drops again as I strike up, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? From this angle, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, if you have it in your right hand, then you're actually opposite what I'm doing. So if you're behind me, then it should look more like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now thrusting, I either have the forehand thrust, or I could do the kind of like a backhand inverted thrust this way, right? Certainly this one is going to feel far more comfortable than this one is going to. So now I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. I bring my left hand back over as I get ready to thrust on this side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand comes back and then thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4. thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, thrust. 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 So now let's change the pattern and let's go down and then up and then up and then down. And now from here, we're gonna thrust from this backside, which again, isn't the most comfortable one, but again, you never know, right? There's times that it may have to be that that's what had to come out just because that's where we were. So down, flip it over, up, circle around, up, and then come back down that same line, and then thrust from this side, right? Down, flip the left hand over to come up, bring the left hand across to come up, bring it back down, and up, and then inverted thrust. Down, up, down, thrust from there. Down, up, down, thrust. Down, up, down, thrust. And of course, we're getting stationary too. And as I move the bow, right, it might also be that I'm stepping back, right? And so as I get this other foot involved, it starts to make a lot of this a little bit simpler, right? I probably wouldn't try and do this strike from here, but I would certainly step back to give myself a little bit more room, which also sets me up for that strike, right? Down, step back. Down, step back. All right, so that would be a little bit more of like the Filipino style of working it, where I'm really staying focused on keeping it all the way out here. If I start to get my hand up the weapon too far, then from the Kali Filipino, we know that we're gonna aim for the hand, right? So if this is what I'm showing you, you're hitting the hand, not the stick. So I wanna show you this, where you've gotta get by all of this stick to possibly get to my hand, right? Now in Krabi Kabang, as we switch over to the Muay Thai version of the bow staff, the grip is gonna be both hands are facing down, shoulder width apart, and they're still gonna have the same concept. I start with my hands this way, but as the strike comes out, I'm gonna slide down the end of the staff, right? So I start here, but then as I strike, my hands slide down, right? I strike, my hands slide down. So this first part is just simply gonna be getting used to that regrip, right? So I'm just gonna use a timer so I know where I'm at. So stay square, and what you're gonna do is from here, left hand goes down, or you could say it's a right hand. My left hand slides down as I strike down. And then I come right back to here, and then I come to the other side and I strike down with the right. And then I come back to the center. Go to the end, slide the hand down, come back to the center. Go to the end, slide the hand down, back to the center, right? So just stay with that nice slow pace for right now, even if you have it well. Right? Slide down, strike. Even if you think you're like, yeah, I got this down pretty fast, right? Well, go slow. Hand to the end, strike. Come back to center. Hand to the end, strike. Back to center. Really get these details anchored so that as you do go fast, it's not fast and sloppy, but it's faster, smoother with the same exact details, right? I want fast and smooth, not fast and sloppy. So just stay with this pace. Strike, center, strike, center, strike, center, strike, center, strike, center, strike, center, strike, center. 10 more seconds. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna go to the waist, right? So now I'm coming flat across, and it's the same thing. I'm trying to get that extension, right? Hitting you all the way. It looks like we're this far, but boom, look at the extension. You can't even see it, right? That's 5 feet away from me, 4 feet away from me that I'm hitting something. So flat across, boom, flat across, center, flat across, center, flat across. Get used to this hand motion. Flat, set, flat, set, flat. These basic skills aren't the most glamorous to work on and develop, but these basic skills are also what make the glamorous people, the people that you're watching, you're like, wow, they're amazing. This is why probably is their base is rock solid. So a simple thing like this, they don't even have to think about. They've done it so many thousands of times. It's just hardwired in their body. Man, that's how you strike. Now I'm gonna do the same thing coming upwards, right? So now I'm driving up and then center, up, and then center, up, and then center, up, center, up. I lost that one. Almost there, 30 more seconds. A lot of these basics are also good conditioning drills. Just do striking for 3 minutes straight. It's pretty tiring if you really focus in on trying to get that stick up there fast. Slide, strike, slide, strike, slide, strike. Time. All right, so now let's talk about putting them together, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike right and then left. And then I'm going to go up right and then up left. And then we're just going to thrust. I can either thrust on this side or I can thrust on this side, right? You would tend to not see the inverted thrust because they're going to use either side of the weapon, right? As opposed to I'm just mostly focused in on this side of the weapon, right? So again, down, left foot forward down, bring your feet back together, right stick, or right hand straight up, left hand straight up, thrust with the right, and then do it again. Right hand straight down, left hand straight down, right hand up on an angle, not straight, left hand up, and now use your left side to strike. And then we go right, and then left, right, left, strike with the right side. And then again, right side down, left side down, right side up, left side up, straight with the left side, right side, left side, right side up, left side up, straight with the right, again, down, down, up, up, left. Right, so now let's change the pattern again. So now we're gonna go down, and then up, and then up, and then down, and then strike. Down, up, up, down, strike right side this time. And then down, up, up, down, strike, down, down. Oh, I meant up, 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 that way, up, down, strike, down, down, up, up, down, strike, down, up, up, down, strike, down, up, up, down, strike, down, up, up, down, strike. Almost there. Okay, so now next round, now we're gonna go down, and then you're gonna come side, and then we're gonna strike up, and then we're gonna strike up, and then at the end, we're still gonna, actually, I take that back, the last strike is gonna be straight down, right? So down, down, sideways, sideways, upward strike, and then straight down, right? 45, 45, flat across, up on a 45, up on a 45, straight down over the top of the head, right? Into the neck, waist, waist, up, up, straight down, neck, neck, waist, waist, up, up, straight down, neck, neck, waist, waist, up, up, down. One more time through. Waist, up, up, straight down. All right, so next one, before we add on to that, is now I'm just gonna strike down with my right and then switch down with the left, right? So I'm going right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But instead of like hitting and then coming back to center, I want it to be like it's circular, straight down, right? So I'm like, pa, 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 straight down over the top. Like you're like, 1, 2, 3, boom. Ah, lost it. So I'd be able to go wham, wham, wham. Just straight down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3. Think of them as 3 strikes. 1, 2, 3, right? Boom, boom, boom. Or even 2, hit, bam, and that second one just comes right through, hard tap, smash, right? Or smash, smash. And Krabi Krabong, it was all pretty much smash, smash, smash. There's certainly finesse, and the more I'm looking at it, and working with Sifu, there's definitely the finesse of the Kali system, but there's certainly a little bit more raw power that's involved in it as well. All right, so now we're gonna go 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 7, 8, 9. So you're just coming straight down over the top, smash, 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 right? So let's train it. So 1 minute, close enough. So ready, and high 45s, straight across the ground, upwards, right? And then down, 2, 3, right? Keep practicing that on your own for just 1 moment. Hi, did you guys not see the email Wednesday? So I had to close down the school for the rest of the week. I had a student that came down positive with COVID. Not anything you guys were in for the last class of the night, class, right? So I've been cleared at this point. I got my negative result back today. So I'll open back up on Monday, but certification is going to be rescheduled to Friday next week. No? Okay. Yeah, I sent out a couple of them on Wednesday. So have your mom check her spam and promotional file. Huh? Okay. Well, I'm still live on Zoom right now, so I gotta go. So class is back to normal next week. Send me an email. I've got people waiting for me online right now. So, yep. All right, you guys should be awesome at that one by now. So again, that one was down, down, cross, cross, up, up, 1, 2, 3, right? And then again, we'll do it just a couple of times just to make sure. Sorry about the delay, I had somebody at the door. And then 1, 2, 3, right? Now, the other thing too with this is I would be moving in a straight line. So this would be, I'm chasing you down, smash, 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 1, 2, 3, right? And that last one would be smash, 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 and you're just driving those strikes straight down, right? 1, 2, across, across, up, up, and then smash, 2, 3. And then the other option would be I might go low and then, or high, coming down high, and then coming back up, and then coming back this way. So then I'm going high, low, high, right? Top of the head, center line, whatever gets in the way, back down to the top of the head, right? So now let's do it that way. So we're going down on a 45, down on a 45, cross, cross, up, up, and then high, low, high, right? And still get that extension. Extend, 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 right? Down, down, side, side, up, up, 1, 2, 3, right? Down, down, side, side, up, up, 1, 2, 3. Down, down, side, side, up, up, 1, 2, 3. Down, down, side, side, up, up, 1, 2, 3. Up, up, 1, 2, 3. One more time. And then if you wanted to practice the blocking, like in Filipino martial arts, can be very similar to the striking, right? So when I'm actually blocking, it would be that I'm stepping back and I'm blocking with the exact same strike you're hitting with on these first two. But then the side strikes, I just block the side to the side and then low. The less I spin the stick this way, then the better, right? So if I just blocked a strike from here and you're coming to this side, I'm not going to spin this over. Look, as your strike is coming in, I just brought it to my body, right? I'm just going to bring the stick flat across. It's the fastest way to get there. Just like if I hit here and then you came around to my body on this side, I would just bring the stick that way versus trying to go from here and spin it over to block, right? It would be block, block this way, block that way. If this hand's already up, it just stays there, right? If this hand was already up, then it would just stay there as those side strikes are coming as well, right? Now, if you struck here low, then I am going to drop the stick down instead of just trying to batter your way that way. Then I would drop the stick and hit and meet with the force because this isn't going to be strong enough, right? When you hit that hard, it's not going to block strong. That's going to be a much stronger block there. All right, so again, the blocking patterns would be block, 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 block low, block the head, block the body, right? Block high, mid, low, low, and then block the head, block the body, block the head. All right, so one more, then we'll wrap it up. High, high, block this mid, block the mid, block low, block the head, body, head, right? So those are your basics. We're going to continue to review them because they can be quite a bit different than some of the things that we're doing with the Kali system, although they're similar enough that it should be a quick transition, right? So there we go. Thank you so much for playing. I hope you guys had a great time. Oos.